YouTubes! I don't even have my light on. How you doing, everybody? I'm JB, and welcome to another edition of Get It Ready, there it is. What's on today with Discovery Bay, home of the YouTube comic book community channel guide. This is the show where I'm going to share some of my top picks from the sea of comic content that was released yesterday, and then I'm going to run out a lineup of content creators that are either releasing, premiering, or going live. Now, at the end of today's show, I'm going to open a random package from that crazy, stupid pile of comics I still have left to open in a segment titled, What's in the Box Already? So let's get started by checking out some of my top picks from yesterday as I share the screen, and these channels have been discovered. All right, actually, you know what? First, before we even get started, I want everyone to know that this is a live show, and we're going to shout out the chat. First up in the chat, we had Comic Man Andy, who was tailgating with a little popcorn early in the morning. James Watson from across the pond says, yo. And Chaos and Comics Chris Sarda had to remind me that I have to keep it clean in the morning, folks. Keeping it clean in the morning. Two Brothers Comics, you're actually one of the channels I'm going to be highlighting here in the next moment. Thank you for stopping in today. And the Art Chemist is here. Hey, Arsenio, what's up, man? We still got to talk about that art I'm going to be buying from you. Anyway, thanks for joining me today. I'm going to share the screen, and we're going to get to today's lineup. Actually, we're going to start with some of my top picks. So I'm going to push off to the side here. I'm going to go over to this page, and I found a new channel. You guys have got to come check out Two Brothers Comics. I'm going to go ahead and drop a link in the live chat here. And if you haven't been over there, check them out. As a matter of fact, let's check out what they're up to. They're up to 219 subscribers. I do believe that was like at 180 yesterday. So this channel is on fire. And you definitely got to check them out. Their production quality is good. The brothers are funny. And there's another channel I want to highlight. Comic Ron is another new channel to the community, folks. This is a new member to our community. You know how we do it here in the comic book community. We're very welcoming. I'm going to go ahead and drop the link to Comic Ron in the chat. Go check out his channel. He's only got 61 subscribers. He's brand new. He's only got 2 videos. Check him out, folks. All right. Those are the channels I wanted to highlight. Actually, that's not true. I got to come back here because there was a video that dropped last night, like basically in the middle of the night. And you guys should go check it out because it's from our boy. Oh, yeah. Oh, I like when he does this at the end, right? Perry dropped a video called Top 5 Key Comics coming out this week. And you know when Perry drops stuff, it is fire. So you don't want to miss that. So let's get to today's lineup and find out what's on today with Discovery Bay. As you, well, let me refresh. Got to refresh so you guys can see what's going on the page. The page has been updated, folks. The today's playlist is updated. As you can tell, we're live right now. I've got 5 people watching me live. Thanks for stopping in. But coming up at 12 noon Pacific, 3 p.m. Eastern, over at 2nd Street Marvel, Trinity is going, well, he's got a premiere. He's got a premiere for a video titled Hawkeye Freefall #1. Now, I just left Trinity's live stream because he goes live every morning at 8 a.m. Pacific, 11 a.m. Eastern, just to talk about Marvel news and inspirational stuff. He's a good cat. So at 2:35 p.m. Pacific, 5:35 Eastern, come back to this channel because it's the Sorting Show. I don't know if you guys were in yesterday's epic pop-up shop show where we sold out the entire show, and 8 of the 10 rounds were purchased by the community and given away to the community. Well, we're going to restock that inventory today with a show called Is This Comic Book Worth $1? And this is, oh, you know what? I don't even have my background music in. Let me get some background music in. This is the show where we're sorting books for tomorrow's comic book pop-up shop, because the comic book pop-up shop is Monday, Wednesdays, Friday, and Tuesdays and Thursdays. We're sorting books. I'll hopefully have Biggie Shack there. Maybe we get BLC. Maybe we get Big Will. If you're interested in joining the panel, hit me up on Instagram, and I'd love to get you on the show. All right, next up at 5 p.m. Pacific, 8 p.m. Eastern, Very Gary's back, baby. He's going live with a stream titled Very Gary Comics Live, Episode 5. And you got to love you some Very Gary. If you're not sure what I'm talking about, check out the homepage. I've got this playlist maintained. Now, it's 7 p.m. Pacific, 10 p.m. Eastern. And this is one of the best names. Oh, I messed that up. I want to be there. Over at Hialeah Comic Bros channel, Hialeah and Conquistador Javi are going live with a great stream called Inquiring Minds. You know this one. This is the one where they actually interview somebody from the comic community. It's fantastic. Okay, next up on the schedule, I've got, let me go over here. Also at 7 p.m. Pacific, 10 p.m. Eastern, my man, Matt at Mr. Comics 89 is going live with a stream titled My Biggest Amazing Spider-Man Comic Book Unboxing. Matt's got a fantastic collection of Spider-Man. You don't want to check. You don't want to miss this one. At least pop in and show him some support. Give him a little love there. Now, it's Monday. Their thumbs aren't up, but you know what happens on Monday. I'm sorry. It's Tuesday. It's Tuesday. And their thumbs aren't up, but you know what happens on Tuesday. Head on over to home of the New York Warriors for the Tuesday night comic book auction every Tuesday night. Don't want to miss that. You've got Biggies, Marky, Joker, Jeff, and they'll probably have a couple of guest sellers in there too. You never know. Maybe we get Roman Curtis out of jail. Anyway, also 5 nights a week on Comic-Core. I was on Modern Men last night, and it was a great time. But 5 nights a week on the Comic-Core channel. They're going live every night at 7 p.m. Pacific, 10 p.m. Eastern. They don't have their thumb out yet, but check on the midpoint of my afternoon show, and I'll give you an updated lineup. So the last thing I've got on my lineup, and yes, it is Tuesday. See what happens when you drink too much on Monday? Man, if you saw it last night, it was great, man. Perry was there with his jacket. Watch the rewind and watch John from John's Comics with Kids just tear up the show. Last night's Disco After Dark was phenomenal. Check it out on the rewind. Tonight's, you never know who's going to happen. I don't have any guests. If you're interested in being a guest, hit me up on Instagram. I'll get you on the show. We're going to talk. We're going to chat with the comic book community after dark. We're dropping F-bombs. You know what it's like in there. It's a good time. So that's all I've got on the lineup. So next up, let me stop the share. Next up, let's hit the chat. See who's in here. 12 Comic Talk says, good morning, comic book community. Thank you for stopping in. Big Remo says, playing hooky today. JB, what's up? Big Remo, I'm a stay-at-home dad. I just dropped the kids off at school, come back home, get on YouTube, and do laundry and all that other good stuff that I got to do. But yeah, I don't actually have a regular job anymore, Big Remo. Thanks for stopping in, though. I appreciate you. All right, anybody else popping in? John's Comics deserved, yeah, absolutely. If I could have super chatted, my guest in the stream, I would have been sending them to John because John was killing it last. I think my favorite one was when he asked Perry if his jacket came with a folded up piece of cardboard that he uses for when he's breakdancing. It was tremendous. Such a good time. All right. Hey, here we go. Anybody in the community that would like to drop some info on us. Oh, you know what? I don't know if I have an administrator, if that's showing actually. Is that showing? Because it's showing to me. I don't know if I have an admin in in my stream right now. That might get blocked. I need to check it. No, good. Chaos and Comics. Thank you very much, sir. Metarog. Oh man, that came from Chaos and Comics. Chris, you're killing it, bro. Look at you going with blue red status like that. That's impressive, bro. That is impressive. Metarog just dropped a new video. And anyone else in the chat, if I missed something in today's lineup, remember, I did mention Home of the New York Warriors. I did mention Comic-Core, and then I went through everybody that's got their stuff up. But if you know of something else that's dropping today that I haven't mentioned for Tuesday, go ahead and drop it in the chat, and I'll highlight it for anybody watching us on the rewind. All right, Comics on the Mind is in the house. Man, I loved your Instagram video today, man. That was great. Or maybe it was from last night. I'm just getting caught up. Anyway, so next up, let's find out. Oh, let me get it ready. Let's get it ready. What's in the box already, JB? Come on, man. Can somebody in the live chat, and I still got 6 people watching me, go ahead and give me a number between 1, and I got a couple more packages here, shit. How about 1 to 21? The number between 1 and 21. And we're going to open that up live and see what we got, because JB's got a bunch of boxes. Get my razor blade out. Number 14, Chaos and Comics says 14. 1, 2, 3, 4, 8, 9, 14. Ooh, gentlemen. 14 is...
fragile. It must be Italian.
That's right, it's Fragile. And it is from Willie Gonzalez from Rialto, California, and it was shipped in September. So let's see what we got here from Willie Gonzalez and from Rialto, California. And it kind of decent pack. No pull tabs, but all right. I mean, could have been better. Let's get the razor blade out and see what we got. Oh, you know, I had funky music for the unboxing one, but I'm not playing it. All right. I don't even know if you guys can hear that music. Can you guys even hear that? You turn that up a little bit. All right. Let's see what we got here from Rialto, California. What was I buying in September? I have no idea what the hell I was buying. Okay, here we go. First up, we've got Carnage, number 3. Carnage, number 3. Next up, we've got Spider-Man Holiday Special. Oh, man. Spider-Man Holiday Special. All right, all right. Next one, we've got Spider-Gwen, number 2. All right. Next up, we've got Spider-Gwen, number 3. And the final book in the unboxing, how about Spider-Gwen, number 1? All right, all right. Well, that takes care of that. Now, we're just open, folks. Look at that. We got through the... I saw you open A11 last night. Explain what you do. Hold them until someone throws out a number. Okay, two brothers. What it is one, if you're not familiar with the channel, let me explain what JB does, right? JB likes to buy a lot of comic books from people in the community, especially mystery boxes when people are trying to raise money for whatever it is. I buy a lot of mystery boxes. And then I turn around and I also buy a lot of comic books in auctions in the community and on Instagram from community members. And that's pretty much what this pile is. Either a mystery box. Actually, everything in that pile right now is from the community. The only thing I bought from eBay anymore is from Comics Altruism, which is a great channel that's raising money for cancer. But everything in this pile is from the community, books that I'm buying for my collection, or at the time, 9 months, a couple months ago, that's what I was buying. Because I'm actually not buying Spider-Gwen anymore. Now, what am I doing? I'm getting rid of the books I don't want. Because when you get a mystery box, my friend, you'll get 1 or 2 books you want, and then the rest of the stuff is stuff you don't read. That's what the comic book pop-up shop show has been. Over the course of the years, I've bought many mystery boxes, from Comic Vantage to the Spider-Man booth to the Jabroni. I think I just ordered a Barbarian Kung Fu yesterday. I move all those boxes on Monday. I move all those books on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday in the pop-up shop show. So the stack here is original concept for the show. If you watch the original concept from my channel, my daughters would help me, and I had a map up on the wall. There's a big, huge map down here. And I would open a box from the community, and I was always intrigued by where it came from. I was like, I'm literally buying comic books from all over the country, maybe even all over the world, because I had a box. If you check some of my early videos, I had a box come in from France. Beat to shit. Ooh, man, I can't use that one during the day. Anyway, so as I start to collect boxes, I would open them up on the show every day, and the girls would put a pin on the map from where it came from, so that we had this map with all these pins all over it. Well, as things evolved, the kids didn't really want to be in the show anymore, and the channel kind of evolved, and I took the map down, but I still open. It's been a hook that I open one box kind of per show. So every show that I do, I pretty much open a box, and to help me decide what to open, I let the chat throw out a number, because there's a big old pile here of boxes, and normally there's an A and a B, but right now I've only got an A pile, so I'm actually controlling myself right now, and that's what you're seeing right now. Man, I never turned my light on. Holy moly! Let's see if there's any difference when you actually turn on a light. Whoa! Look at that. That's that light ring, folks. By the way, so that kind of explains what's going on. Two brothers, he says, that's an awesome concept. Thank you very much. Hi, Alea Bro says, thanks for the shout out. Hey, Anybody that wants to be in this lineup, and if you're watching on the rewind and you're like, man, this was kind of cool, thank you. This whole channel was built on the shout out. I'm trying to promote all of those content creators out there that, you know, need some love, man. Not everybody gets to see their stuff. So if you use whatever you're using and you get it out there for me to put in my playlist, I'm going to shout it out. Now, today at 2:35 p.m. Pacific, 5:35 Eastern, when I do the decision show, where we're going to go through I got 2 long boxes. We're going to probably go through about a short box worth of books today, maybe about an hour. I have a decision show where I pop up all these books that I'm trying to get rid of. And the chat says, dude, that's a $1 book. No, that's a $3 book. JB, wait a minute. That's a key, bro. That last sold on eBay for $20. That's the sorting show. And I sort out those books. And it's fun as hell, man. Halfway through that show, I'm going to break again. And we're going to do the lineup again because the lineup changes. And then I'm going to tell you what's on tonight in the comic book community. Or come by and check out the channel. If you check out the channel, there's a couple of playlists. One is live, comic book community live streams. The one right underneath that is my top picks. You can jump to any of those channels either by hitting their channel name to go to the channel page or hit the video itself and go check out the video. Also, underneath that, JB makes a lot of guest appearances, so I added a new link called guest appearances, and those are just anytime I appear on somebody else's channel. Oh man, Chaos and Comics is putting me in timeout for cussing. Yep, now I'm trying to keep the morning show clean. I got hit just the other day. They said they wouldn't monetize my morning show because it wasn't appropriate for advertisers. I was like, dude, the morning show? I'm pretty clean on the morning show. So thanks for stopping in Second Street Marvel. I was just shouting you out, explaining that you go live 5 days a week at 8 a.m. Pacific, 11 a.m. Eastern with the Marvel movie talk, really. And today's discussion was fantastic. I love your theories on what were we talking? We were Black Widow. I love your theories on Black Widow and how we could bring her back. I thought that was awesome. I also like what I pitched. If Cap was out there messing around and this is a prequel, maybe he runs into her and drops a little knowledge on her. I don't know. I also like what you mentioned, that the reason that she didn't come back with the snap was she wasn't dead, bro. She wasn't dead. All right. Hey, we've got a James Clark artist is in the chat. Thanks for stopping in, James. You know what? You're an artist and you're in the community. I need to drop you on my 2020 hit list, bro. Do you do any commissions? Because my goal for 2020 is to try and get an original piece of art from each of the members in the community. And the list is growing. I mean, Comic Head 84 wasn't an artist, but now he is. I want to get one of his sketch covers. Thierry 23. Hold on. I got to say it right. My man, Thierry 23. I just want to send some peace and love to my man, Thierry 23, who's had some family stuff. And I just want to send some prayers to Thierry, bro. You're in my heart, bro. I'm thinking about you. All right. So let's talk about what you guys are looking forward to today. You know what I'm looking forward to? I just want to throw it out right now. Tomorrow, Batman. I'm excited. I'm excited for Batman. I can't wait to see what's going to happen. Where's my notebook? I took notes on all this stuff and I done lost my notebook. But I'm excited about Batman for tomorrow. Go ahead and throw in the chat what you're excited to read tomorrow. Oh, man. That was funny. No, I doubt it. Perry was having a good time. All right. Dustin of the 2BC in the house. There you go. So we got two brothers. I was just watching your stuff. Who was the guy with the Hulk thing on? When you guys were doing the Hulk thing, you had the mask. That was good. Yes, James Clark artist does do commissions. I'm going to hit you up, James. I'm going to hit you up because that is on my hit list. Oh, now you're just trolling me right now, bro. You're trolling me right now. Come on, man. Gideon Falls. That's definitely something that I missed out on. I have not been reading Gideon Falls. And so Dustin is the one who's dressing up in costume. Good stuff, Dustin. Great stuff. And your channel is killing it, man. I mean, like I mentioned, I think you were in the 180s before yesterday, and now you're almost at 220. And you said that if you get, by the way, there's a great contest. Here, let me show this one. And they have a great contest going on. And you even mentioned that if they get up to 250 subscribers, and they're at 220 now, that they're going to make that 3 slabs instead of 2. They're also on Instagram. I found them yesterday. I went ahead and dropped the link to their contest. Go ahead and check that out. Comics on the Mind says, I'm happy to read all my books for the last 2 weeks. That's what I'm excited for. I pick up my pull this Friday. I do believe that my books are in from Chino Comics and More, and I'm going to be picking them up as soon as I'm done with this stream. I got to run over to the to my UPS store and pick up. I think I got like 6 boxes over there. So I got the pile will be growing. The numbers are shifting. I got like 6 boxes. Okay. Oh, see, there you go. I just reminded you. You got to get in that contest. Good stuff. Big Remo scaling back on modern books, but he said Storm Ranger suit. Not sure what that is. Hey, Goat99 is in the house. Says, hey, JB, hello to all the live chat warriors today. Thanks for stopping in, Goat99. And as I mentioned before, if there's anybody in the chat who knows of a show that's coming on tonight that I forgot to highlight, that I forgot to shout out, go ahead and drop it in the chat and I'll highlight it for anybody watching this on the rewind. I will tell you that I was amazed. Yesterday's lineup show may have been the most rewatched lineup show I've ever had. When I ended that stream, it had 63 views. And when I woke up this morning, it was up over 120, I do believe, which is tremendous for this show. Of the 3 shows that I put out, this one's the least watched. But at least this one's fun now. I'm not editing all crazy. Because this used to be a pre-edited show with lots of graphics. I'd shoot lasers out of my fingers and stuff, but it took too long to produce. And I have so much fun in the live when I get to interact with the people. So, Comic Man Andy says, hey, Goat, how you doing? Oh, here's another great channel. Man, JLS. You know, you came up last night, as a matter of fact, in the chat because we were going over the top movies, not the top movies, the movies we were most excited to see for 2020. And on the list, nobody even knew was coming out. G.I. Joe, Snake Eyes was coming out, and you have the best videos where you're breaking down the G.I. Joe characters. He has great videos on, all his videos are great, but he's got a run. JLS Comics, check him out, has a run of videos where he's breaking down the G.I. Joe characters. I mean, like history, like what's going on with them. He's done his research. He knows the G.I. Joe. It says Discovery Bay Comics, Comic Core, Golden Guys tonight. Golden Guys tonight. I told everybody that there was something. Comic Core goes live 5 nights a week. We're very close. I know we wanted to do it this month, but it's going to be tough. My game show is almost ready, folks. My game show is almost ready. I need to get these teams set up so we can start to play with the concept. 3 rounds. Each round is a different game. That's going to be a Saturday night Comic Core show. So right now, Comic Core is 5 nights a week, 7 p.m. Pacific, 10 p.m. Eastern. But coming soon, it's going to be 6 nights a week. And that 6th night is going to be crazy because it's going to be a crazy game show. We got a bunch of crazy prizes. We got a bunch of wah prizes too. So, you know, not everyone's going to be a big winner. You may end up with a Turok. You know, you may end up with some Liefeld shit. You know, it could happen. Man, sorry. Anyway. Let's get back to it. Miss Marvel has acquired an alien tech suit that is kind of like a symbiote. Really? Is that in tomorrow's edition of Miss Marvel? I mean, where did we get that one? I like that. I like the info. I like it when the chat be dropping knowledge on me. This community is amazing with the knowledge that is out there in the chat. Specifically, like, you guys got to come on. You got to check out the late show because Disco After Dark be dropping some serious knowledge over there too. And that group of people is amazing. So, okay, I'm gonna be wrapping up here in a couple of minutes. Oh my goodness! Oh my goodness! Thank you very much, Nicholas Ellis. Two Brothers Comics. I appreciate you, Dustin. No one. These guys are awesome. I gotta write that down. I've got something special. Okay, I'm not doing the blue balls because Bueller already did that, right? Bueller had this thing where if you super chat the channel, he wrote your name on his blue balls, on a big blue ball. And I thought that was freaking hilarious. But my wife said, you can't really use that like during the morning. Oh, shit, he's here. Here we go. You ready? I was waiting for you to show up. I want to shout out my man, TiVo and the Lords of the Long Box. First, they sent me this free t-shirt, and I just love free t-shirts. But this channel is this close to 3,000 subs. If there's anybody watching this on the rewind and you have not subbed to Lords of the Long Box, you're missing out, bro. You gotta. This is the morning show, TiVo. We're saving that for the night show, bro. We're saving those for the night show. Here, I'm going to go ahead and drop the link to their channel in the chat. And check out TiVo and Lords of the Long Box. Oh my goodness, here we go again. Two Brothers Comics says, show of hands, who is enjoying the TMNT Power Rangers? I'm not actually reading TMNT Power Rangers, but Two Brothers, you guys are amazing. You're killing me right now. I want to see what their sub count goes to by this weekend. I'm serious. They're going to blow up. I'm going to keep pumping you guys. Let's go. Okay. Yeah, man, right? That's how you roll. I got to get the hooded sweatshirt, man. I missed out on that pre-order. So next time TiVo does that pre-order, I'm going to be jumping on the hooded sweatshirt. James Watson is in the house. You know what? I'm not shy. Hey, everybody. Join the family. What am I talking about? Get yourself a Comic Book Cousins t-shirt or wait till they go on sale. Or maybe someone can explain to me how I give a discount code because someone said I can give a discount code. So I got to figure out how I can give a discount code so you guys can get your Comic Book Cousins t-shirt. All right. He said we have Two Brothers Pizza near me. All right. Dude, just use my own PayPal to pay for the... Nice. Very nice. Thank you very much. Yes, Comics on the Mind says loving it. Thank you guys for stopping in. So hey, TiVo, I know you made an announcement this morning on the community page. How many subs were you short of 3,000? And what a comeback. What a freaking amazing comeback. They lost that channel this year, folks, or last year in 2019. TiVo lost that channel and came back, and now he's just crushing. And I know you gave me a community post that said you were just so close to 3,000, which is amazing. I mean, what was the channel at, TiVo, before you lost it? I don't even remember what it was. I know it was big though. Okay, you know what? We're coming up on the half-hour mark. I'm trying to keep this live stream to a half an hour. If there's anybody else in the live chat who has something coming up tonight that they want to shout out, I want to get it up on the screen. Look at this. We're 24 subs away, folks. If you're watching on the stream, on the rewind and you're not familiar with this channel, I dropped the link to that, and we're going to drop a link in the description. I'll drop a link in the description for Lords of the Long Box. Go check them out. Let's get them over 3,000, man. They deserve it. They were at 6,000 subs when they lost the channel, and they are already back at 3 within the year. I mean, it took months. Maybe, oh, man, it was amazing. I don't know. Wait a minute. Dustin, how'd you get my PayPal? That is awesome. I love it. It was only a few months ago. Unbelievable. But they're come back stronger than ever. So I want to shout out TiVo. I want to shout out Two Brothers Comics. They've been amazing. I want to make sure you guys come back right here at 2:30 p.m. Pacific, 5:30 p.m. Eastern. I'm doing the sorting show. It's a lot of fun. I just go through a short box of books and we sort them out for the show. Chaos in Comics says he's going to put out a couple of reviews. Make sure you got your notification bells on for all these great content creators. They are the best. I'm going to go ahead and wrap this show up. Wait a minute. Yes. Tomorrow, Wednesday, I'm going to have it in the lineup. You know I'll have it in the lineup, TiVo. But they're going to be doing their giveaway tomorrow, and I bet you by tomorrow they're at 3,000, guys. We're going to get Lords up to 3,000. They only need 24, and we can do it. That's going to be good. I'm going to run my outro. And the reason I run the outro is because I got to shout out the Patreon supporters. Man, they've been tremendous. They've been there since day one. There's 2 tiers for the channel. It's a $5 a month and a $1 a month, and I love every single one of them. I love every single one of you. All my subscribers and the people that watch the show, thank you very much. And as always, don't forget, we had a good time.